Chris, you know during the winter season we can really slow down and enjoy breakfast, and we get fairly elaborate because in the summer season we're running around crazy. And you've really, I feel like, perfected the Scotch egg, and so we're calling it the Super Scotch Egg because they're gigantic. And I want you to walk us through.
Okay.
They are delicious.
So we're gonna start with our pork sausage. Take a little bit. You want this layer around the Scotch egg to be rather thin, or else it's not gonna cook thoroughly.
Right.
So you start with a ball of your favorite pork sausage,
which is ours.
Which should be Locavore sausage.
And you have to imagine, I came into the kitchen and I saw Chris with a rolling pin in his hand.
This is definitely a foreign thing for me.
And but it was quite sexy.
Okay. So you roll it out nice and thin. You can bake these if you want, but a nice thin roll on the sausage, enough for it to go around an entire egg. These eggs come from our chickens. Real quick on the soft-boiled egg.
Right.
It's not so runny when you cut into it, and you'll see that at the finished product. You bring the eggs up to a boil. The second it comes to a boil, you turn the heat off. Time it 5 minutes exactly, pull it out, put it into ice water. Let it cool down for, 10, 20 minutes, and you're ready to use these things, ready to peel them, ready to go. And then when you see the finished product, when we cut it open, you'll see what a soft-boiled egg looks like. It really is the best way to do it. So you stick your egg in the middle of the sausage you just rolled out. Just kind of fold it over. Here's a quick trick you want to do. Make sure it's sealed. Any kind of crack in that sausage it's gonna come apart in your fryer. If you're deep frying them, if you're baking them, it will come apart as well. But you need to make sure that you've sealed it up really nice. So we've sealed up the pork around the egg. Now you're going to do an egg wash. The egg wash is simple. It's a couple of eggs, a splash of milk, whisk it up. Hopefully you know how to do an egg wash. So you go into the flour, back into the egg wash. This is going to be messy. I try to use one hand, so the other one kind of stays clean. And you go into your breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs can be, panko, whatever your favorite fried chicken breadcrumb would be.
And I will say, what I love is that this is beautifully using so many farm direct products right now. Obviously, the farm fresh eggs and the pork are from Locavore, but the flour that you're using, all-purpose flour, is from Janie's Mill in Ashcombe. And then we've got our pickles that we've, worked with in the past. But we'll find that all of what we're doing is really still, it's not summertime, but we still have tons of products from the farm to create food with.
So 350 on the temp on your fryer, 5 minutes exactly. You pull it out, and it's delicious.
The thing is, the Scotch egg is typically served cold, and then it is best with a Piccalilli sauce, which is awesome because this is where, again, we get to introduce more of our farm ingredients, our preserved cucumbers, pickles, mustard, and we're going to get into that, all the ways in which to serve it and present it. Sarah, we like to bring in all the actual fresh ingredients because we can't just have a fried Super Scotch egg. So now is time to bring in those beautiful farm elements from the garden, and also obviously the plating and the celebration of it all. So let's start with the Piccalilli sauce. Let's say that we harvested and dried the mustard seeds, and then we grinded those down so that they're like the mustard powder. Walk us through the Piccalilli sauce, which really adds that perfect balance of this heavy Super Scotch egg with this nice tart, fresh flavor.
So you're just going to take a little bit of your dried mustard seed and a little bit of turmeric.
Turmeric for all things. Also for that beautiful color.
The color. And then you can always use apple cider vinegar, but we have our friend Anna makes this wonderful kombucha. So we're going to use that today.
Yep.
Just add a little bit. You just want to get the consistency of mustard, like mustard you get out of a bottle.
We love using kombucha whenever we can because obviously it's gut healing, and Anna is a badass when it comes to making kombucha. Apple cider vinegar, again, is a way you can do it. And then these are some of our pickles. These are some of our
pickles, yeah, that we saved over the season. So we're just gonna, we diced them up earlier, and we're just gonna add a little bit. We just want to get a good coat.
Piccalilli.
Piccalilli.
A Piccalilli sauce with our Scotch egg. So, yeah, yum.
Yum.
I love the color.
Yeah,
and honestly, that flavor is incredible.
Yep. So we're just going to add that with our beautiful Scotch egg that Farmer Jones made.
Let's make it pretty. Now, the best thing of making food is sharing that food. And so we were going to plate it up and we're going to toast to champagne. This Super Scotch egg and many of the elements here are in our Valentine's weekend brunch box. So we are going to show you how to plate this up and enjoy. First of all, we always want to do everything with our garden greens. And so we have our garden greens, and honestly, simple olive oil, this is avocado oil, and salt and pepper is all you need when it is a beautiful green. All right, and so we just whisk that around and we let that be the bed of the Scotch egg. And then avocado, we have found the avocado is absolutely delicious, and this is where you get your healthy components as well. A little bit more pickle, the Piccalilli sauce right here. And now the Scotch egg. Let's do the test and see how absolutely beautiful this is inside. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. That is like the perfect egg right there. And delicious. And so we have also bread. That's a big part of our brunchy. And we've also got our beet marmalade here, which adds another fragrance. Let's enjoy this, okay? We like to say that what we do is we celebrate and nurture the good things, and we like those to be shared. Shared at our 100-foot table, shared at our little table, shared with our friends, shared with our guests. All right, toast. Cheers to friends and brunch. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.